us begin. Everybody have access to the streaming music, right? In Discord. If you like background music while we play, you can join the stream. Other than that, let me narrate us for immersion's sake. Starting off with a little rhyme. In Everden's heart, where the mountains kiss the sea, lies a forest vast, where all creatures roam free. Hear the ancient song. In Humblewood it lives, to the great rhythm's beat, where every creature gives. Trees rise high above the mountain's call, their roots entwine in the wood's grand sprawl. Beasts of size with markings rare, in the wood's embrace they find their care. Bird folk soar high, humble folk tread below, their villages quaint, their spirits aglow. And when danger came against bandits' might, united they stood against the dark of the night. They formed the perch guard in dawn's first light, to shield their homes with courage shining bright. Yet sorrow struck hard with the great calamity's flame, leaving scars behind and a land to reclaim. The scorched grove now stand a testament to pain, but hope still remains in the wood's gentle rain. The tenders they strive with magic's art to heal the wounds and soothe the heart, for the wood is resilient, its spirit strong. In the face of adversity, it still sings this song. Our adventure begins with 5 courageous folk that have made their journey from various corners of Humblewood all the way to its very epicenter, the Evertree of Alderheart. Welcome back for some of you. Some of you dozed off during the tranquil journey to via Oxcart. As you awaken, the warmth of the sun embraces you. Amongst friends, both old and new, you find yourselves embarking on an adventure spurred by a mysterious letter. The letter, addressed to you, acknowledged your worthy deeds and summoned you to aid the ancient and noble order of the Inquisitors of Gesme. It emphasizes the importance of the task, suggesting the very soul of Humblewood hangs in the balance, and so your presence was requested at the sacred sanctum, the Great Hall of Gesme, located here in Alderheart. As you take your surroundings, you see Jonal, the jovial Capran traveler from Fürstenwald. Jonal has made your journey comfortable aboard this mobile shop, guided by his loyal ox, Bello. As you arrive at Alderheart's vast route network that sprawls throughout the serene woods and developing this trail, you look on this majestic city rising from this great tree. It awaits with its vibrant culture and bustling markets. The ox-driven cart enters a grand lift that ushers you upwards up the trunk and into Alderheart's upper perches before continuing onwards through the boughs. And as Jonal hints at your arrival, he, with a knowing smile, welcomes you to the city, signaling the journey's end at the gate to Alderheart's Canopy Market. It is here where you and Jonal shall part ways for the time being. As the Capran begins to unload his cart and set up shop, you are left to your own devices. As you take in the scene throughout the bustling streets of Alderheart, you find yourselves faced with a daunting task: locating the elusive Great Hall of Gesme. So, adventurers, what would you like to do?
Get my stuff off the cart.
You have
Guess
more
we should,
than just your backpack?
Yeah.
Oh,
Grab my stuff. I'll pop it all off. Put on my wooden armor and stuff. And I guess we should go up, I guess. I don't know. Birds like to go up, right?
I mean, I'm sure we could track someone down. We could ask around where to find the Great Hall.
That too.
Yeah.
Is there a
Maybe
nearby?
someone find hope.
Yeah. go around, ask people where the Great Hall is.
Is there a nearby watchlet?
I was gonna say tavern or some inn or something. Conglomeration point.
Plenty. As some of you split to find an inn, and some you begin to ask fellow folk for directions to this great Hall of Gesme. Some are lost in your inquiry, unable to answer. Others remorsefully apologize as they continue on, too busy to talk to you. It is, after all, the center of Alderheart. In due time, as you keep on asking, you find an individual amid the crowd, a priestess of Caerlith, the great stag god of Humblewood. She is tending to some flowers. Her green priest's robes sway gently in the breeze. And as she overhears your question, as you're asking some passerby, she turns and smiles kindly. Ah, may the enduring strength of Caerlith be with you, travelers. I am done. How may I assist you?
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, well, and with you, your eminence. I'm not sure what your title is. Yeah, we're looking to find the Great Hall, and haven't had a lot of luck finding out where it is. Do you know how we can find it?
Oh, you seek the Inquisition. Now, there's a relic from a bygone era. Yes, the Great Hall, as they call it. It is well hidden from the eyes of many, but if anyone knows it, it would be Alderheart itself. One moment. And the priestess approaches a nearby branch of the Evertree and begins to quietly commune with Alderheart itself. When she returns, she gives you directions to the hall and a warning. Gesma's flame burns bright, offering enlightenment and wisdom. But it's still a flame. Take heed not to be consumed by its searing wrath, and may the blessing of Caerlith guide your steps. She, in time, points you in a direction toward the edge of the market.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's head there.
Yeah.
On the edge of the marketplace, an ill-kept shop with stacks of yellowed parchment and musty books stands alone. The documents on display range from prophecies of spiritual doom to esoteric treatises on the nature of the Amaranthines, the gods themselves. The shopkeep, a middle-aged Gallus dressed in a thin, ragged yellow robe, offers a curt greeting and seems to recognize you. He's been expecting you. Don't keep him waiting. Just...
Like us specifically?
Yeah, you specifically. Yep, you five. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Wow.
What's weird about
Pretty
it?
intense. No, it's not weird. It's just like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Well, we all did get individual invites, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
I do agree, it's pretty weird. Like, I haven't met him or her or whatever it is.
We've
Yeah,
been keeping an eye on a lot of
they-
you.
But we were in a cart for how long?
It's true.
Your reputation precedes you. You and your deeds. Anyway, he walks over to like a dark corner next to like a pile of books and runs a hand over the wall. The bark shifts to the side, revealing itself to be a dark curtain, and the shopkeep beckons you into the Great Hall of Gesma.
Oh.
Oh.
I bow slightly as I walk by.
He lifts an eyebrow and bows back. Mhm.
I tried to do the same as her, but failing.
Oh.
Failing to bow.
Unless
back.
formal, I just bow my head slightly.
Just walking.
The hall is not impressive nor grand,
What's the name?
Oh, that's expecting.
but the name.
What's the
Inside, the long and narrow path is dimly lit by candle lights set on top of natural ridges in the wood. Many ancient books are piled against both walls, some stacks reaching from floor to ceiling.
Any really old ones nearby?
Hmm?
Any really old books nearby?
Some, yeah. Some of them have yellowed pages, gathered dust upon them. Must span 100, 200 years in age.
I get distracted. I walk towards those.
That nice smell of dusty, musky paper. Many ancient books are piled against both walls, some stacks reaching from floor to ceiling, making the space even more cramped. Further down, the path opens into a large, packed, brightly lit room. Here, books cover the walls, and high stacks of them divide the room, leaving space for 2 desks in either corner, and a table in the center, surrounded by 6 chairs. All of the furniture looks old, worn. A sole figure is seated at one of his chairs at the furthest desk. This stern-faced raptor sadly points ritualistically to the table before him and to the chairs.
I very cautiously sit on one of the chairs. I don't know if it's gonna break.
It creaks threateningly.
Oh god.
I try to pull a book from the middle of the pile of books.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay. You play Jenga. Rule me dexterity check.
Let me open my thing because I don't remember what my modifier is.
Wow, guys, first roll of the campaign.
First rule of the campaign. Trent dies to a bunch of books falling over him in an avalanche.
16 plus 1.
17. You, with practice motions, jerk away the book, and the pile just thumps in place as you have now holding a tome in your hands.
Nice.
It is titled The Tale of Gesma.
I always sit down.
You probably know everything that's in there anyway.
Probably.
If you save to open it for later time, just add to your inventory The Tale of Gesma.
Okay.
Do the rest of you guys sit down? The individual at the table is silently watching the lot of you.
Yeah, I pass through
Like a hawk.
the legs of the chair and hop on it.
I am Grand Inquisitor Forestfeather. And you have answered the call of the Amaranthines. Now all other tasks and preoccupations in your lives have become meaningless compared to the spiritual journey upon which our glorious order will set you. Listen close.
I had nothing else planned, so I'm up for it.
Yeah, it's a lot of process, but okay. Yeah.
I feel like
Setting everything aside.
This raptor is ruffling through papers in front of him, files and such. You know, yes, it did say this one is a jester of sorts. Listen closely, for I shall elucidate upon you the ancient mandate of our venerable order. Since the very inception of Aldehart, the Inquisitors have been entrusted with the solemn duty of preserving the sanctity of the Amaranthine worship and eradicating any blasphemous cults or myths that dare to detract from our devotion. This includes the vexing matter of individuals claiming to be wind-touched, a phenomenon that threatens to tarnish the purity of our faith. Though it is acknowledged that some may indeed receive the blessing of the Amaranthines, we firmly hold that the fanciful tales surrounding the wind-touched serve only to lead astray the hearts of the faithful. Recently, distressing reports have reached my ears of pilgrims flocking to Marshview to pay homage to a young jarving named Tempa Greenkeeper, allegedly gifted with the ability to soar through the skies. Rest assured that this is not but a cunning deception, a hoax. Only birdfolk are truly blessed with the sacred touch of the Amaranthines, However, the rapid proliferations of Tempa's notoriety demand swift action from our order. Thus, I implore you to venture forth and expose this charlatan for what she truly is, a purveyor of falsehoods, nothing else. As a token of your authority, I bestow upon you a badge of Deputy Inquisitors. While on your noble quest, the god shall turn a blind eye to minor transgressions. Let it be known that these seals do not grant immunity to acts of violence. And know this, the spilling of blood will only serve to martyr Tempa Greenkeeper and stoke the flame of her legend, whether her claims be genuine or spurious. The Grand Inquisitor unravels a map of Humblewood onto the table for you, taking a pause.
Hold on a sec.
I have some questions, old
Well,
Grand.
Charlotte first, and you, Mike.
Well, I mean, my only question is, you seem to acknowledge just now that there's a possibility that this person's story could, in fact, be genuine.
That would be a most disturbing finding. It would go against everything that Amaranthine stands for. We will have chaos on our hands. This cannot be.
So you have a vested interest in it's not coming to pass.
I have a vested interest in stopping hoax shapers from fulfilling their schemes. This is a falsity.
What do we do if they're real?
Except unless it's possibly genuine.
That remains to be seen. That is where you come in.
What if it is?
So it will be up to us to investigate the genuine claims, whether they're genuine or not.
Correct.
And
If they
what
are
we
genuine, you are to report back to me.
Okay. Sounds simple enough.
Are we to apprehend this individual, or not to engage?
I will leave that in your hands to judge the appropriate action for circumstance. If she means to harm the folk of Humblewood with her schemes, to cheat the humble folk, she will have to face justice. This individual seems to be very skeptical that this is true. It's very unheard of that that anybody but bird folk would be blessed by the prime Amaranthines, by the wind. Whether or not you agree with that or not is of course up to your character, but that's the Inquisition's belief.
You see, as the conversation is going on,
There's a member of our party who is not a bird folk and is supposedly wind touched. No?
We all look at the bird on our
yeah, you see that one of your party members.
I'm not saying this in the room. I don't want to out anyone in front of the Inquisitor.
Oh, you didn't say that in character. Okay.
Yeah, but you see, like, while you're talking, Marcel is, like, hiding slowly under the table. Like...
Yeah, I don't know if Morsel's sitting beside me, but, I mean, if he sat beside me, I'm just gonna, like, lean on the table in front of you so that the Inquisitor isn't, like, really able to see you. I don't like his action.
It sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
What is insight? Wisdom or charisma?
Wisdom.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you could make a case for... I would say wisdom.
The Grand Inquisitor's gaze lingers upon Morsel with a discerning intensity, his tone carrying a weight of suspicion veiled behind a thin veneer of diplomacy. While your rule in preserving the wood fit the unusual characteristics, well, big words, characteristics. He chokes on his own words and takes a sip of water. Excuse me. Of a genuinely wind-touched. I grant no reverence to any such claims. While your distinctions is not easily overlooked in these troubled times, your claims should you claim them to being wind touch, do not bestow upon you immunity from scrutiny. Indeed, the eyes of Gesma's Inquisition are ever watchful, and our records are meticulously kept. Do not mistake my words for exoneration, for the Inquisitors maintain a keen interest in all who claim to possess such extraordinary gifts. Rest assured, your actions shall be closely monitored, and any deviation from the path of righteousness will not go unnoticed. With that subtle yet unmistakable warning, whatever he has just picked up, the Grand Inquisitor dismisses the matter and his attention returns to the broader mission at hand. He returns back to the map in front of him. I have learned that a group of pilgrims, stirred by the rumors surrounding your quarry, are poised to depart for Marshview. I have sent a courier to have them await your company in the market district. I task you with joining the ranks and accompanying them on their journey. Go forth, Deputy Inquisitors, and may the wisdom of the Maranthines guide your path. He closes his eyes, bows his head, spreads his wings and talons to either direction.
I put the book in my bag.
Yeah, like, did you get badges?
His eyes are closed, he doesn't notice. What was that? Charlotte?
No to badges. We're not going to get badges.
I want badges.
Yeah. I guess we could make our own.
He sets before you badges. They are cast in some sort of a silvery metal. The icon upon them is a lit branch, a flame at the very top, radiating outwards this brilliant light.
Very subtle.
I bite my badge. It is not cake. Right, what about yours? Is it cake?
No. It's metal. It's a badge.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Don't suppose mine would be cake? You want for mine?
Maybe. Bite
It
badge.
looks good, so I don't know.
Wouldn't you feel it? Like in your hand?
Yes, but people can be very deceptive with their cooking.
Yeah, or like it could be like really overbaked, so it'd be super hard.
But then why would he even
Oh,
would he be able to bite
right.
that?
I
You
bite
just want to
down
get rid of
harder.
so they're
That's
getting
fair.
them out of bad, but they're all just like the shitty cakes they made.
Horrible chefs.
They don't. It's not supposed to be cake.
Yes, but you never know until you bite it.
It's really true about like anything.
Mhm.
The thing is either cake or not cake when you think about it.
Yep. Precisely.
That's mathematically correct.
So should we like get out of here? Or...
Yeah, should we get out of here, Inquisitor?
You are dismissed.
Wait,
But do we have a clue where these people are, or?
we're gonna march.
They're hard to miss. Look for a gaggle of humble folk and bird folk by a whole bunch of caravans headed out toward Marshview. Ask around. You're Inquisitors now. Investigators.
We have the badge of power.
Okay, well,
I didn't know you were in here. That's cool.
I look at
Yeah.
this stack of books next to me again.
Morsel, as you're about to leave the table, you catch with your perceptive glance on the table a file with your name on it.
can I have a glance of what could be in it? Like if it's what it says.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Sure. 14.
It appears that the Inquisition has a file on you with your claim of being wind touch. I'm not sure how much your character would have kept that secret or if you would have performed some miracles in Publix, but through one means or another, they know.
So creepy.
And they'll be keeping a close eye on you.
You know, you see the shadow of Morsel becomes like a little chicken for a moment. Winged chicken.
Fair enough.
But he follows the party.
Back outside you go into the market district. Whether or not the choice is yours, really, guys. The party can join the pilgrims in any capacity they wish, sort of presenting themselves as fellow pilgrims, heroes of Humblewood, traveling merchants, or being truthful and saying, like, we're deputy inquisitors or whatever, or anything else that comes to your mind. For the sake of expediency, I'll give the choice to you and we can carry forth from there.
I would suggest we just go as interested folk in seeing what this person is about, and then because all we really need to do is report back. So we, if we're not accosting anybody, we're just interested folk.
I agree.
Yeah, I think we should keep it low key for now. And I also think we really should just be drawing our own conclusions about this person. Not letting the dogma of the Amaranthine influence us. Because I don't know, something doesn't seem quite right to me.
And you'd be right. This individual, whatever your gut feeling is telling you about him, he seems to be a relic of the past, old thinking, very conservative way of life compared to nowadays. Humblewood has been more unified and accepting of all manner of folks. The Inquisition is a little bit, as I said, a relic of the past.
Okay.
Stale bread, if it were.
Stale bread is, yeah.
A front bookstore.
What was that, Trent?
Are we still in the front bookstore?
Yeah. Depends. Do you guys want to go elsewhere?
Well, is there any old poems at the front bookstore?
Yeah, plenty. What are you looking for specifically? Help me out here.
Any of Marshview. Anything about that?
Sure. There will be some material on that that you're looking to buy, or just peruse real quick to see what you pick up.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk to the front door. I'm gonna flash the badge of the Inquisition and walk out with the book.
The Gallus just stands there slack jaws. He's like, I suppose. Have a nice day. You're like, power in my hands. The possibilities are endless. Sure, right, you have a small geographical almanac on Marshview. It contains the following. Here you go. Have a little look in behind the curtain, a little preview into what Marshview is. And should any of you guys, the adventurers you are, be familiar with Humblewood by heart, or possess a map of some sorts on you, or taking a map from the Inquisition, I can show you a map of the overworld. Essentially, it's if we are here in Alderheart, Marshview will be down here in the south. A long ways off, but can be a fun journey. Trent is just quiet because he's reading.
Seeing Rai. Seeing Rai use his power instantly, I was like, "Oh, me try." And I go to the nearest food stall that has the most enticing smell or something if it's in the area. I flash the badge and I go, "Tell me your secrets, all your secret recipes, everything." Give them to me.
You approach a little toad person who opens up one lazy eye as he's sort of leaning back on his card. He's like, "My recipe? These are mud cakes. The secret is mud."
Is it special mud? Did you cultivate the mud from somewhere?
All the way from the muck fields. Enchanted mud makes it taste delicious. I know it sounds gross, but you gotta try it. You'll love it. Hey, here, have one. It's a silver piece each. It's my honest labor. My wife and I, we've been at this all day in our old bakery over yonder, making these mud pies. Have one. You'll love it.
I'm totally taken in by this. I'll take one.
All right, for one silver piece, he gives you one, and it's still warm to the touch, fresh. it's a little bit gross when you go to slice it. The chocolate-like brown substance that pours outside has a few of those green moss-like globs in it. But the aroma is tantalizing, surprisingly, and there's a little bit of a magic sparkle to it. The mock fields are known for their jelly-like enchantments. Lands enchanted by witches and wizards alike of Humblewood. Almost like an experimentation field here in Humblewood for all sorts of arcanists to conjure forth whatever miracles they will. And a lot of people capitalize on that. A lot of people gather reagents and ingredients for that place. One mud pie. It is delicious and it might sustain you for the rest of the journey.
All right. Well, I mean, there's like a slight grimace on my face because it is mud.
Yeah.
I look over at the toad person and I say, "This is so good."
Right?
Wow, like
spread the word.
Did you bite it? Did you beat it?
Different, multiple textures. Like this is, you're onto something.
Did you eat it?
Oh wow, yeah.
I didn't see you eat it.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't see her eat either.
I didn't see you eat that.
Oh, you missed her eating the first one? I can sell you another one.
Oh no, I'm good. That was enough for me. That was.
I flashed my badge at Charlotte and I say, I didn't see you eat that.
Compared.
Bagel's like standing there still computing that it's mud and his eyes like twitching like everything I've learned is a lie.
It may not be the most appetizing thing you've ever seen in Humblewood compared to the rest of the food that may offer here, but yep.
You eat that mud pie.
I'll give it a bite to one of the slices. Like, yeah, welcome it.
Yes, thank you.
Do I have to roll Constitution?
No, it tastes delicious. The toad person looks at you and he's like, "Spread the word, okay? Buds, bud pies, okay? The more clients come my way, the better it is for you. Maybe I'll throw you something special. Oh, and very important, finish that pie like before midnight. Don't eat it after midnight. Trust me, you do not want to eat it after midnight. That's when the enchantment like sort of ends."
What is this?
And then it's just mud.
Gremlin thing.
Well, we've got to try it now, though, right? We have to try it and have it up a bit.
Yeah, I will ask Laura, like, do you have extra coin? I would like to take some before midnight.
Yeah, sure. Here you go. I toss him silver.
Sure.
I asked for more pie.
How much more? One silver.
Make a test noise because it didn't turn out to just be mud that they were eating.
Well, I mean, wait for the enchantment. We're off. Also, guys, the fate of Humblewood is hanging in the balance. Do you guys want to spend more time buying mud pies, or?
The fate of Humblewood, the fate of my culinary skills.
Maybe this is the way.
I'll take one of your business cards. Sorry, can you repeat that? Was it Bud's mud pies?
Bud's mud pies.
Buds? Okay, I will spread the gospel.
Guess so.
Whoa, back up. You're preaching the enemy?
Well, I mean, you don't have a store.
We don't have to compete, bud. There's plenty of space here in the market. You can set up shop right next to mine.
Bagel.
Hey, look at that.
Maybe I will.
This guy has a business card. Do you have a business card?
Yeah, do you?
I mean, if you do, like, that's awesome, but I don't think you do.
Yeah, I
doesn't.
Right, can you make me business cards?
I flashed my badge at Bagel.
Wait, so that's fine?
I thought we were gonna try to keep that a secret on the down under.
Yeah.
You guys are members of the Inquisition? Wow! He screams to the market.
Oh, it's nothing.
That's crazy. Just echoes into the canopy. It's like birds fly off into the horizon from the canopies.
Alright. Do we have enough food and stuff to make the trip to Marshview on cart?
Oh, there's a good question.
I brought
Really?
some seeds. So, yeah.
You got
What'd you bring?
a question there, tall stuff? He looks up at the Vulpin because he's like 3 feet tall.
Yeah, do we need to get any supplies or anything? Or
Oh, you want
How
to
long
supply
is
an entire trek to march for you with my mud pies? I'll be honored. He slaps his belly.
Don't they become mud after midnight?
No, I
Eat 'em
I
quick.
think mud pies is a specialty best left for some other critters. Sorry,
Yeah.
other folk, critter folk.
Besides, I know Bagel needs to refill our food. So
I do indeed. I do indeed.
Well, in that case, I wish you lot the best of luck while you're journeying to Marshwood. Stay safe, stay on the roads. Do not take the forest roads. Many adventurers think they can handle the rough and tumble of the in-betweens to take a shortcut, and then they end up lost forever, and we never see them again. It's a real shame. So, yeah, the roads. Stick to
you
them.
get lost forever.
Thanks for the tip.
There's roads everywhere.
They
So
go
we should totally take the road.
they go into the woods trying to make a shortcut, and then they never return. You know, what with the big old predators in the woods and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you could have led with that part. You said they got lost.
Predators?
Well, yeah, because on account of the.
I was trying to be sensitive and figurative about it. Really sprinkle in the details, lightly. What do you want me to say? Like, they got mauled to pieces? That's kind of barbaric. It's kind of hardcore.
Yep, it's true.
It's depends who you are and if you can handle yourself. It's no problem. Well,
Yeah.
not no problem, but
You say that, I don't know. Recent rumors is there's a vile beast stalking the southern paths from what's that place called? Salter's Port.
Alter Sport.
I've never been, so I had to remember the name for a second there, but
Hey, that's on the way. You guys
Yeah, so-
wanna go beast hunting on the way to Marshview?
No.
wow,
You
you guys are
said
so
it was
brave.
outside of Walter's Port, yes?
Well, out and
Out, not
about,
in.
that's where the rumors are originating from. It seems to be stalking that land. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we stay outside of Walter's Port, we could go. I'd love to not
So it
go
might
there.
be on the way.
Let's do that. Let's find out what these rumors are about.
You guys are so brave, I would never enter Salty.
Yeah, I don't think I want to die.
Maybe we should listen to Bud. Maybe this is one of those times when we're not ready yet.
Caution is the better source. No, precaution, whatever.
What he said.
I agree.
Yes. That. Yes.
That-
To be honest,
yeah.
I don't want to make the Inquisitor wait. He didn't seem happy about me.
Yeah. that's
All right,
true.
all
We
right.
should
let's-
probably get to
oh,
the bottom of this.
Oh, yeah. the Inquisitor. Right. That guy.
Okay, Bud, simmer down.
he didn't give us any funds to get going though. I forgot to ask.
I realized, yeah, we forgot to ask that.
Stingy.
That old geezer, I mean, he hires all sorts of folk to do various jobs for him. Always pays them at the end, though.
Okay, well, let's hope
As long as
he
it makes
does.
sense.
Then we can go
Is there
buy.
Money now.
Is there any food stalls that sell preserved meats and stuff and fresh stuff?
Travel rations.
Yeah,
Like-
travel rations,
yeah,
for
travel
sure. You'll
rations.
find them easily. And you know what? Next session, I'll be more prepared with what sort of food Elderheart cares, because God knows there's 5 pages of it. That's not what I was reading today when I was preparing session. My bad.
Yeah, no.
I didn't realize we were gonna go all gourmet up in this shit and be like, ooh, what do they have grubs on the menu? Like,
These are good characters named after food.
This DM is raw!
Luckily, there's always mud pies around.
Exactly.
I'm not
As
even.
long as they eat them quick. This is the pitch, guys. It's Buzz Mud Pies. Eat 'em
Yeah.
quick.
I want to know how much paprika is, how much cumin is, how much celery.
Yeah, they go
why? You
around
gonna buy it en
cinnamon.
masse? 55 paprikas, 55 mud pies!
Spice, right?
Yeah. Just have I think you should leave the play in my head.
I want to know about the niche places. I want to know about the tiny
Mud
Greek,
pie.
right? I want to know about all of that.
Alright, but seriously, if you guys want to buy Russians for road, I'm gonna just go out of the way to say, you do that, and we can move on.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Let's do it.
You guys spot a caravan of what seems to be pilgrims or people ready to travel on the road. They look rough. Some of them have like clothes that are torn, stitched together with patchwork, and even singed at some places, as if like singed by fire. These people look like they've lost homes, lost livelihoods, maybe even family.
Are they refugees?
Yeah, refugees, if you will. And they've also gathered in this caravan circle, if you will. There are various animals being prepared for travel. They're putting the saddles on, the harnesses, and all that. And amid them, you see this farmer-looking crane fella who's currently sort of hauling hay with his pitchfork into one of these caravans, just loading up food for the animals. This seems to be like the people you're looking for, more or less.
Hello, fellow pilgrims. Are you heading to Marshview?
Sure do. It's our last resort. What with the recent events and unfortunately, a lot of these folk are hoping for salvation in Marshview. What with the miracle worker and such.
Well, a miracle worker.
What's happened to these folk?
What with bandits on the road, the coalition going about robbing people, scourging places, and the recent increased fires coming from the west. A lot of these folk have lost their homes, and we're looking for some means of savior. We couldn't find any here in Alderheart, as much as the Amaranthine priests do their best, and the tenders give their charities. Some folk are looking for more, and what with rumors going about for wind touched in Marshview, that might just be the blessings we're looking for. So, a bunch of us folk have gathered everything we have left, and we've set to leave in about half an hour.
Okay.
How?
Yep.
All right, I'll go this time. It looks like you can use some protection. Would you like to hire us?
I'll take it for free. We have some local militia with us. If you want to help them out, we will pay you in. We have no coin. We can pay you in what little we have, companionship and something good to eat.
You look like goodly folk. That's enough for me.
Yeah, the ride is payment enough.
Yeah. Oh, yes, of course.
All right. Well, if you could keep up with our pace, he points toward the very lethargic, slow-looking oxen that are pulling these carts.
I'm not sitting on the cart.
You could. You're welcome to. You'll have to find some room. I fear a few of our carts have been overburdened with excess passengers. But you're tiny. You could probably find a place there, small one.
Yes, I get onto the hay.
Those are neat glasses. I like them. Like gears and stuff, all whirly-durly. That's cool.
They let me see into the future.
They let me fight.
I can fight.
It seems that the pilgrims all firmly believe in this wind-touched Durbin's blessing will help them sort of recover their livelihoods and bring good fortune and protection in these troubled times. As you get to know them, many explain that they already feel Tempa, Greenkeeper's blessings on the wind, and they are certain that going to Marshall will only improve their lot. But, I
have a question.
Yeah, of course.
What would happen if it turned out to be fake?
Who are you asking this, me or the
stork man, the crane man?
Fake? I mean, she's been witnessed. I mean...
Yeah, but like, what if?
He looks at you as if you're like, why are you trying to shatter my hope? my very last hope. Like, I really hope that's not the case. We have nowhere else to turn. I suppose... No, it will make people very upset. Very, very upset if this was all some charade, some lie to lure us. Yeah. But those are ugly thoughts. I don't want to think that. This is hope. This is good for my fellow folk.
That's fair.
Yeah, right. Why do you doubt about the gerbil. Like, there is no reason people have
It's
seen
in
him.
my job description.
Oh, what's your job?
Oh, no.
I'm not jealous.
Oh, really broad spectrum of workflow. I know nothing about archaeology, except for maybe about that guild over yonder by, what's her name again?
Yeah.
Scratches his head, can't remember her name. That's the one. Yes.
Lumfeld.
Bumfelt. What a name.
Sure.
Well, I sure do hope that it is all true, because I'll be frank with you guys, we folk are desperate for any means of help at this point.
How did you find out about this wind-touched whatever it was?
A little birdie told me. By that I mean like my fellow friend. He birds to another bird folk enough.
Oh. I'm just
Yeah, I
curious.
hear that word has really been spreading. Sorry, go ahead, Mikkel.
Well, this symbol of hope for these desperate people seems to have spread via rumor, from what it seems. Yeah. War traveled fast. A German, being wind touched, flying about and stuff. That's borderline miraculous. So,
Is it all just rumor, or are there pamphlets associated with it too?
ooh, pamphlets. That's a good idea. His eyes are like bright. We should start doing that. Spread the word. Bring everybody to Little Marshview. Start a cult.
Let's go find out for ourselves.
Man, I'm worried about this town. No.
From what you know, and from the book that you took, Trent, Marshview is relatively tiny. If this spreads and more folks start going there, it might be an overpopulation problem a little bit. Yeah.
It's a very small town with basic amenities, is what I read.
Yeah.
I don't think they can. If Alderheart can't handle a lot of refugees, then they definitely can't.
Yeah. And as you know, Alderheart does a fair job of handling refugees. The roots are a home to many who have suffered to the fires. It's just that this group of pilgrims happens to be I don't want to say sect, a broken off group from these very survivors who are seeking a miracle.
Ah.
Yeah.
And what kind of miracles has the gerbil done? I'm curious.
She is wind touched. She can fly. She can listen to the very winds, the amaranthines themselves. She's a conduit of the divine. And with her blessings, our fortunes will turn.
Let's hope that this is all true.
Yep, here's hoping.
But still, what miracle? Have you seen her fly or something? Have she cured anyone?
I look forward to seeing it with my own eyes.
Me too.
You lot are sure are curious, Budge. Really drilling me and all that.
No.
That's right.
Would you say we're being very inquisitive?
Yeah, I would say so.
Could you write this in this letter? From
What?
1 to 10, how inquisitive we are.
I can't. He looks sideways one way or another. I can't write. Have a good day. I'll see you about. Walks off. Start grilling him.
I think we're really good at our job, guys.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Get the manacles.
I think these people need a lot of help, and I don't think they're gonna get it. Even if Pempa Greenkeeper does turn out to be wind touched, I don't know. I just don't see a miracle of that size for all these people.
We'll figure out.
Well, let's stick to what we're supposed to do. Our
Yeah,
own personal
of course.
opinions don't really matter, actually, but yeah.
No, but I just mean, if they travel all that way and they don't get what they're looking for, then
Well,
they're sort of your luck. What happens?
oh
And they're in Marshview.
yeah, they're in Marshview. Who knows? Who knows might happen? Anything can happen on the way, or or afterwards.
What, you mean like they might die on the way?
I don't
No,
think
they
it's
might
big
come.
that dramatic.
They might come into some blessing on the way, and just the mere fact of traveling would have done it for them. Who knows, right?
Maybe the miracle you were looking for were the friends you made along the way. Sort of.
Exactly,
There
God.
you go. There you go.
God spoke to us and told
It's
us
on the
the
journey,
true
not
answer.
the destination.
This is the voice of Alderheart. The storm is coming.
No.
No, anyways.
It's just a freaking, like, can I take your order, please?
What, Greg?
Yeah, you're far away from your phone.
Sorry, I was trying to cover up my mic to sound like an intercom, but like it's like you're at a McDonald's drive-thru. The voice, like, yeah, what can I get for you?
Yeah, some Alderheart folk going to the drive-thru, ordering up, and just Alderheart be like, "Yeah, number 3." Right. Anyways, so yeah, Marshview is a small town nestled between the Taloncrip coast and the Mock Fields, south of Alderheart and sort of west of the Selters Port. The journey to the remote village is probably long, and the only real option is the main road, as the foliage is much too dense and the travel time much too long to cut through the forest. Do you set out on your journey? Do you wish to do anything else before you go? Discuss anything else?
Do we want to agree on anyone else?
Do we want to agree on one?
Anyone else?
What?
I think we should be on our way to it.
What does everyone have as weapons?
You see, Morsel have a small short bow, a short sword, and a set of needles next to him, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, you're level 3 by now. You should have your basic weapons and stuff.
Yeah. I'm just
Actually,
wondering.
level 1 should have your basic weapons and stuff.
Yeah. What do you use? Other little rat?
It's me? Are you asking me, or...?
Yeah, I'm asking more so.
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat? I couldn't hear.
What weapons and armor are you?
Oh, I have some bows, a short sword, and this shield that protects me, because it's way bigger than me.
Okay. What about you, Bird?
Bird folk.
Sorry, did you just call me Bird?
Yes, you were called a bird.
Me too.
You're the only bird
How
folk.
long have we been traveling together? You haven't learned my name?
Hey.
Bird.
Hey, finger guns. Hey, you.
Birdie?
I remember. I know Sweet Tooth. I know the name. Well,
You?
nickname, whatever. I don't know if that's your actual name. What's your weapons empire?
That's the name I've given. Yeah, I've got 2 rapiers and a bit of magic.
Okay. So is Bagel our tanky boy?
Well, bang.
Bagel starts like rummaging through his cart or whatever, and pulls a pot lid and a freaking ladle. He's like, "I'm set. We're good. Where they at?"
Well, Bagel's the only one with a shield, so that's something.
Oh,
No, Morsel has a shield. It's bigger than his.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting
Is
this
my
mixed-
shield a joke to you, or am I the joke?
It just looks so small.
Oh,
He's so
so
big.
we have 2 tanks. Okay.
Wait, there's a mouse behind that shield? I thought it was a tiny shield.
This is like being home. No one believes in me.
I say, okay. Morsel, give you a shield.
I give him the shield.
I'm just gonna, on the way there, I'm gonna do like the infusions on it.
Enhanced defense.
Enhance. Fair enough.
Nice.
Enhance. So I have that. and then I'll just.
You can see like Bagel as Rise messing with it, kind of like wince and like makes like step back a little bit, like waiting for something bad to happen.
Blow up this time.
This is like a whole big old project you're taking up. Like artificing is a complex science. As you sit down while everybody is like getting ready to go, you get out your tools, you start tinkering with the shield. Sparks of magic begin flying off, and it's like a montage. You know, da-da-da-da, fucking putting on parts. And we jump forward in time. It is halfway up your journey, and you're still working on a shield because it takes that long. And you're all sat around a campfire. It is nighttime. It has been a day of travel. And finally, you complete the shield. You look up, you're amid friends around this campfire. It is a peaceful night. What happened? Where am I? What year is it?
The focus.
I give you your shield back, and now you gain +1 AC.
You make it somehow bigger and heavier. But okay.
Yes! That is better!
You're welcome.
You put like a little signature piece on it, perhaps. What would that be? Like something to market, like, you know, made by Rye.
I don't have that, but cheese, symbol of cheese.
Symbol of cheese, good.
Alright, as we set up camp, I use
Can I have a brand?
my special thing.
Blessing of the Hearth. From the first level, you gain the ability to conjure a small flagstone hearth with a small iron cooking pot, and whenever you rest, the hearth helps you warm you and your companions, and you can be used to prepare hearty and nutritious meals. Delicious.
Second part doesn't matter right now.
Yeah, well, I'll eat the mud pie for immersion.
I'll give you a little bonus because you're using it now. Are you familiar with like the cook feat? Greg?
No, I wish I could take the cook feat.
It's fine. I'm not expecting you to know it off the heart. I was just asking if you know it. What is it called? Cook? Because I can't find my companion. What is it called? Anyway, there's a feat where when you're a cook, if you make a meal, chef, thank you, then you grant temporary hit points that last throughout the day. So, for fun's sake, let's do that. What's your proficiency bonus?
My proficiency bonus.
It's 2 at this level.
2 at this level. Okay.
Sorry, it's taken me a while to scroll up. Yeah, but.
Okay,
yeah,
so I'm gonna say, because of this hearty meal, everybody gains 2 temporary hit points. This is gonna last till they're used. Full bellies.
Oh, there it is.
Yes.
2.
And then I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, and I'm just gonna make one little twist, and it's gonna glow a little bit, and I'm gonna put it back.
It's just like, I'm not taking all day, Tom.
It's already been prepped, I just have to turn it on.
Yeah, it was been primed, yeah. Just like one little tab. Done. Alright. Night settles, the campfire dies slowly as exhaustion begins to also weigh upon you, and eyelids become heavy.
There's a militia, right? That's with the.
Yes.
Okay,
from your
so
times, yeah.
We don't have to worry about what do you
Perimeter
call it?
watch or night watch, yeah.
Yeah.
You could join them if you wish, but they've got most things handled. They're watching the night. A bunch of these Strigg folk. Some of them are stout of height, more others are more like bulk and wide built. Their owl eyes gleaming in the moonlight as they peer into the night with their dark vision, and keeping an eye out for anybody who might lurk in the dark, be it predator or bandit.
They look like they're doing a good job, so I'll just sleep nicely.
Yeah. One of them turns towards you and gives you a big old thumbs up with like his feather thumb. Yep. Alright. Come night, come dawn. journey is rather uneventful unless you guys wish to do some campfire and into party role play, ask each other questions and whatnot. Other than that, I'll just keep us chugging along. Chugga. Alright then. Come morning, come dawn. You guys continue on down the track toward Salter Ports and Marshview beyond. Who's keeping watch? Who's like ahead on the carts or whatever, or who's not keeping too busy to sort of keep an eye out on the road?
Marcel will be.
Sure. Good.
Oh.
Tiny Gerben, if you don't mind, just roll me a. This is going to be a perception check as you're keeping an eye on the horizon, the coast now manifesting on you guys' sort of left eastern side of the road. You can see it descend down the cliffs, the rocks, like a wave. There is a port city on the coast you can see in the distance here, and the waves crashing. 17 perception. It's at that moment that your keen hearing, your large mouse ears twitch at the sound.
What is that?
There is a piercing shriek in the distance from somewhere high above. The pilgrims throughout halt and turn their eyes to the sky. Another shriek, closer this time. And then suddenly, a monstrous creature resembling both a flying fish and a snake swoop down from the sky and makes for one of the pilgrim carts.
Oh.
For the Holy Wings, what is this?
Can I get everybody
A new recipe.
to rule initiative?
Something horrible.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I do something before we roll initiative, or I should probably wait, I guess?
What would you like to do?
I'd like to cast Aid on. I can only cast it on 3 creatures, but it'll increase your hit point maximum and current hit points by 5 hours.
Nice.
I'll allow it. Why not?
So
Very
we're the
good
three
spell.
we're the 3 people with the lowest HP, I guess, and I'll cast it on you guys.
I have 28.
Oh,
I have
wow.
24.
Oh, wow. 21.
Okay, I'll cast it on
21.
you, Mikkel. Who had 20? Does someone have 24?
I have 24.
Okay, I'll cast it on you too. And then is there someone who had 27? Is that the next lowest?
I have 28, but I think 2 people say
Oh, 28.
21.
Hey, don't worry about me.
Oh, did you have 21?
No. Do your thing. Get the bigger people. More important.
What,
I'd like to buff the...
what happens with the spell? I forgot. How many...
So you gain +5 to your hit point maximum and current hit points.
But the hit point maximum goes up. Okay, that's
And your current hit points as well.
right. Okay. These are not temporary hit points.
Nope.
No. It lasts for 8 hours.
Oh, wow.
And for
Okay.
that period, then your HP max and your current HP increase by
Yeah, then it would make sense that you've casted, like, come morning. We have Adventurous Journey ahead of us, monster prowling about, aid, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Rai, why don't you take the other, the 5 HP?
Did I click on? No, I didn't.
Damn, this is a highly motivated monster.
Also, my initiative is 14.
Did you click your token before rolling initiative?
Nope.
It's okay.
No.
Try clicking your token and rolling initiative. Let's Let's do that, and then Sweet Tooth rolled. Where are you? Where are you in chat? I don't see your initiative.
I'm trying to find me. Hold on.
The last one, 23. I see.
Yeah.
She rolled 23?
No. I mean, that's the number.
I'm talking about did Charlotte roll for her character's initiative?
I mean, I rolled it with my own dice.
Oh, what did you roll though?
14.
14, okay. Thank you. Alrighty then. So we have Sweet Tooth, Mickle, Rye, Morso, Bagel. Yep, that's all 5. Perfect. Alright, I ordered initiative from top to bottom. And we have the attacking monster first. This snake eel-like thing slithers through the air toward the few pilgrims that are now sort of in a panic, running back toward the carts. You see other pilgrims around you guys that are traveling along with you are beginning to descend from their carts and take shelter beneath them, beneath the wheels, taking cover. The militia folk hop into action as well, drawing forth their cudgels and swords and their bows, whatever they would have. Alrighty then, the large monstrosity will go ahead and traverse.
That's a scary snake thing.
Yep. Across, and as it flies by above the folk over yonder, it lets out this turquoise green mist of a breath that blasts forth in a cone outwards toward the ground and explodes. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it.
My.
These folk are gonna make me a Constitution saving throw as I inhale this mist. Constitution, from top to bottom, we have 1, 2, 3. Natural 1, 20, and 3. So, you see the strig over yonder, this commoner, drop to her knees and close her eyes, and she goes to sleep. The farmer for whom you spoke drops his pitchfork, and he too collapses to the ground. The Vulpin amidst them clasps two paws across her nostrils and closes her eyes as she's swallowed by the smoke. Then the beast ascends back into the sky. It's about 30 feet off the ground, currently above the tree over here. We have Mickle to follow up in action. What do you do on your turn, Mickle?
Okay, Mickle will pull out his short bow and attack the dragon. Or whatever. Let me, if I can, I'm gonna move out to here and then attack.
Sure thing. Taking partial cover behind the ox over yonder, you have quarter cover and you take your shot. This slick, dexterous thing might dodge your attack, but you rolled a 13.
13?
Unfortunately, it sails into the air, right in its direction, and in the last moment, the creature slinks under the arrow. It's a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to hide behind the donkey. The ox.
As you do that, the Birdfolk militia will get out their weapons in turn. These guys. Do they have any other weapons? Short bows, thank God. They just don't have them on their sheets, so I was like... Am I gonna have them throw maces into the air? Short bow, add to sheet. Perfect. Sorry, bear with me, guys. As the first militia strig over yonder hops down off his cart, he charges toward the other fallen folk and begins to drag her into cover. And he takes a small pot shot at the creature, rolling a 3 and missing. The other Birdfolk militia of yonder strig. I'll help you, twin brother. We're actually quadruplets. He runs past you, and he will go ahead and take a short bow shot, notching the arrow, rolling a 17 against creature, and the arrow finds its mark for 6 piercing damage. Sweet Tooth, you follow up.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the creature. I'm gonna yell like, "Hey, fish face! What are you even supposed to be?" And
Fucking wrecked. Ooh.
Yeah.
If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you. Ah, that's good. Okay.
Yeah. So it must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, coming right up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you guys see my rules, by the way, or are they hidden from you guys?
Yeah.
No, I can see it.
Cool. So an 11.
So that doesn't save, actually. My DC is 13.
Nice.
So I'm going to give it 1d4 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. That's 3 damage.
3 damage. And it seems to be wounded by your words. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, what I am? Oh.
Why is my face so ugly?
Figure it out in your own time. I'm gonna also
What about
my movement to run over behind the cart here. And I will give, as a bonus action, I'll give Morsel Bardic Inspiration.
Morsel.
You can add a DC to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you.
Now, as you go toward the cart, do you go beneath it or like behind it?
Just behind it.
Okay. Rye.
I am going to. I'm going to cast Actual Missile.
Actual missile.
Do I have to roll
Yeah,
it?
get him!
Do I have to do it 4 times?
Do you just like Mega Man it? Just like your arm transforms?
Yeah. Actual Missile comes out of my back out of nowhere. How many is it?
Just a mouse RPG.
3.
Yeah, roll for
I
it.
have
Yeah.
to press it 3 times. Alright. Now ignore the 1 on top,
Yeah, 2 force damage for the first missile hit.
and then 2, 3. There you go.
Okay, as the other 2 hit, it's like fireworks in the air. You can describe your own attacks. I don't know what I'm doing for you.
Yeah, little like pop rockets fly out of me and just like blow up in front of his face. It's still like weird magical damage, but it looks like fireworks. And then I'm gonna hop down and get underneath this cart.
You hear some of the pilgrims go, ooh, ah. Morsel, inspired you are by the Bardic of Swords. What do you do on your turn?
Yeah, how high is the creature?
It's still about 30 feet off the ground.
30 feet. Okay. Morsel will use his nimble legs and will make a jump to try to climb one of the branches of the tree. If there is anyone that is at 15 feet.
Oh, easily done. You are Jarbin, you with your standing leap, just up to a nearby branch.
Yeah, and when I'm up there, I throw one of my daggers at him. Or my only dagger. I am reckoning that a 9 doesn't hit.
Ah, unfortunately no. But it was a good attempt. Unfortunately, you're throwing a dagger through the branches and just kind of into like a nearby trunk in the way, but the creature is using the tree as a little bit of cover there, but anything to follow up?
He's still like 15 feet from my spot, right?
Yeah, you'll be able to reach him with a tree. It's just a matter of you using your movement.
Yeah, if I can do another jump, I will do it. Get to him.
Your
But
standing
I'm not
leap,
sure.
I think jumping is just movement. You can jump as many times as you want, yeah.
Okay, yeah, in that case, yeah, I'll jump next to him. And with the shield, I start bashing him on the side just to annoy him. And that's the help option.
Your base long jump is 30 feet?
Yes.
Jeez. You can jump 3 stories by just running a little bit?
I should have done something different. But yeah, I'm using the help action, guys, whenever you want.
looking this up for myself because I need to learn. The help action just requires your target to be 5 feet away from you, not the target you're trying to help, right?
Yeah, only the enemy. Or
cool.
Not my ally.
I'll figure it out after I take my turns. The 2 other Birdfolk Militia will hop into action as well. This one is up the cliff of yonder. He's been perched up there. He's going to get out his bow and take a bow shot. 18 to hit. The arrow strikes true, piercing one of the wings, forming a small tear in it. As the Strig does so, he'll go ahead and glide down from the perch there, over yonder, sort of falling across into a nearby branch. We have the other Birdfolk Militiaman jump off the cart, and just goes, "We need to help the folk of yonder who fell," and he's going to go ahead and sprint using his dash toward the farmer who fell and try and drag him into safety. Bagel, who ruled 0 initiative, congrats. What would you like to do in your turn?
I rolled my name, yay! I yell up to the thing, "Hey, what do you call seafood without sight? Food!" And then I cast... Well, I cast blindness deafness on it.
Well, you don't have to. It just dies. It just dies out of embarrassment on your behalf of how bad that joke was. It just collapses. It's like blindness, deafness. You can blind or deafen a foe.
So, yeah. So to blind it, I whip out this tiny little ball of hot sauce and throw it outside.
All right. The Constitution saving throw, eh? 14. He did fail the Vicious Mockery, yes.
1 second, I need to check my spellcasting. It beats, yeah.
Then he has a minus on.
It's 10. 12.
Oh, okay, he fails, so he's blind now.
Alright.
That's him though.
Greg, roll me a nature check.
My pun worked!
Oh my god, this guy has blood.
Okay. Oh, 1 second. Nature. -1, let's go.
Oh,
You rolled -1?
Oh, he has
Okay.
No, it has a -1.
1.
Well, I don't know why it rolled twice, sorry.
Cool.
1.
Don't worry about it. All right.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I was gonna say something, but don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
You've blinded the beast. It goes as you throw hot sauce in its eyes. Blinded as it is, good. It descends in a blind rage to attack a little morsel. Its attacks are now a disadvantage. Closing the combat tab here. Let's open it. Willing to recharge my abilities. 5 or 6, please. Thank you.
You see, I blinded it so I could hear my puns.
It makes 2 attacks. One with its bite against morsel, and another one to follow up with its tail. 14.
The shield is too big. This is quality shield after the repair mode.
Very nice.
Your thumb come from underneath the cart. Just give you a thumbs up.
And rage that it did not find its mark, it's going to beat its wings. As it does so, Morsel, could you make me a DC 14 dexterity saving throw, please?
Sure. 17.
17.
Don't forget you still have blindness.
Very nice. And with your bardic expression, that helps you even more. As you clutch on to a nearby branch, or otherwise brace yourself in place, the blast of wind from its wings passes by you, and it, in turn, rises upwards. Up to half its flying speed. So it's going to be an additional 30 feet up.
Oh my god.
Well, it attacked you, then, ascended back. Ascend!
Yeah.
As it navigates away from you, if you have your reaction, you have an opportunity to attack if you wish to take it.
I'll kick him. Because why not?
I believe you have advantage because it's blinded.
Yeah, D20 because I don't have one armored. Natural 1, so My legs are short.
Don't you have advantage because it's blighted?
Ah, yeah, you're right. My bad. Once more. 9.
You tried. Okay.
Yeah.
As that happens, Mikkel, you are to follow up. Beastars music. You're to follow up.
Okay. So the snake, the snake dragon is up in the air 60 feet.
With 45. I'll put a little number on the map for you.
Yeah, no, it's still too far away. Okay, so that I will, from my position, do a short bow again, but because he's more than 30 feet, it's at disadvantage. Yikes.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Go ahead and roll me a nature check, Mick, please.
A nature check?
Yep.
Okay.
You two are... This creature is an enigma to you. You don't recognize what it is.
Ah.
As you fight creatures, you get to know them better. Nonetheless, the Birdfolk Militia drags this folk of yonder to safety and stuffs her beneath the cart. She's safe. Well then...
So I go back and hide.
Of course. Once you hide, I'll go ahead and roll a shortbow attack for the Birdfolk Militia. 16 hits the armor class with 4 piercing damage. And I have advantage, so I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm already rolling twice. That's good. Oh. And his twin brother will follow up by another attack as a volley of arrows sails past. Let's see if any of them find a mark. No, unfortunately. Sweet Tooth, as an arrow sort of arches past this coiling snake flying creature in an arc, and then downwards it thuds right beside your foot on the ground. What do you do?
Ah, okay. Okay, can you help me with this? So I have a speed of 25. My movement is 25 feet.
Tiny.
Yes, that is me. If I move 25 feet towards this creature, like, because it's still 45 feet up in the air, would I not be in range for like a 60-foot range spell?
You would. In fact, technically, because we're not using Pythagorean Theorem and we're making Pythagorean Cry, you already are within range of 60 feet from where you stand.
Oh, sick. Okay, fine. So I'll stay where I am.
You take the greater distance, be it vertical or horizontal, and you just use that. If it's 45 feet up and like 30 feet like away from you horizontally, it's 45 feet away from you.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
D&D.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So then I will cast Dissonant Whispers. I think if I click it, it'll... in the chat. There we go. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make another wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage, and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
You start singing Baby Shark beneath your breath. Wisdom saving throw? Yeah.
That's hard.
Unfortunately, we rolled 23.
Okay, well, you saved. What else can I do? Can you do anything?
Ugh. It's level 1 and save and suck. Ugh, that hurts.
Did you say that you get next to him? Or you are still here?
No, I decided not to move.
The target does take half damage if it fails, so you can still roll damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that that's a thing.
Yeah, I was looking if it was a cantrip or a level 1 spell. I was like, I don't believe there's any level 1 spells that are save or suck. But the internet proved me wrong.
I think Tasha's Hideous Laughter, maybe?
Fair enough.
I think that's... I can't remember if it's level 1 or 2. Anyways. That's not great anyway. That's 9. So half of 9.
Half 9 will be 4. Yep. Yeah. Goes both ways, for monsters and adventures. Right, as you duck on beneath the cot, or anything else you want to do on your turn there, Sweet Tooth?
Yeah, I think I will... Oh, I'm not really within range of too many people. I'm gonna look at Morsel. Sorry, not Morsel. Mickle. And I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration as well.
Alright, thank you. Is that a D what?
It's a D6.
D6.
To any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
At the end of each of his turns, it's making a save against blindness, right?
I think it did, yeah. Or it's...
Well, sorry, I'm saying right. I know the answer. I'm sorry. I'm just doing something in retrospect here. It's gonna roll. It can't save against blindness. I rolled a 19. Okay, see that? That's why it matters. Okay. If that is the end of Sweet Tooth's turn, then we have Rye to follow up.
I'm gonna slightly get out of the underneath the thing, and I'm gonna aim my crossbow at it. I'm gonna shoot a little bolt of magic. Swing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
For 9 damage. And then I get back under the cover.
Scale back. You scuttle right beside the little modpack inventor right beside you, who's holding on to his little gadgets, and he's like, "You got him."
Got it. What you making?
It looks like a origami automator.
How did I get that?
What?
Does that weigh one pound? Would you say?
I could, like, take some parts off, and if we survive this, how would we guys live?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Morsel.
Okay, I was trying to find the rule because I don't remember it.
What rule?
But climbing
Yeah.
bigger creatures. So Morsel will jump and try to attach to this massive flying creature.
Cool. You treat it as difficult terrain if you want to move about it. On its turn, we'll try to probably fling you off. So that's how that works. But yeah, you're riding it.
Yeah. Does that take my action? I'm asking.
Yes.
I think it
Well,
does.
Are you grappling or not?
No. It if your movement is that takes your movement to get there.
Okay, if that's the case,
So make me a grapple check.
a grapple check.
Yes.
Can I make the case for it to be acrobatics? I'm asking.
The smaller creature used its action to make a strength or acrobatics check contested by the target's acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a better question. What size is the monster?
What size is the monster?
Yeah, is it large?
It's large.
Smalls aren't able to grapple large.
No, I'm not grappling it. I'm riding
I
it.
Trent, let me DM. I'll allow it. I allowed you to cast a spell through prison bars, even though the prison was magic proof. You can.
I'm just making the joke.
Yeah.
So yeah, Morsel style jumping from branch to branch and then gets on top of it. Bring out his sword and stab at him, giving the help action to whoever chooses to, and that's all for me.
I like that team tactics. That's a fucking good feat.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Excellent. That's cool. Real quick, the other two bird militia. This one's going to go ahead and drag this bird folk to safety as you guys are distracting the big beast. And this one, perched atop its little tree here, is going to take a arrow shot. As Bagel, you take your turn. An arrow whizzes by Morsel. Is this what?
Is it bloody at all, or is it like...
It doesn't seem like... I mean, you guys are hurting it, you're hitting it, but it seems as ravenous and keen to take somebody for a meal as before. It doesn't seem to be retreating or bloodied.
Okie dokie. I summon... spatula weapon.
Oh my god.
spatula. So like a golden spatula spawned next to the thing. And it hits it. Does a 20 hit?
20 for sure. For sure hits.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I don't have a token for spatula, so just bear with me here.
Why not?
Well, that looks like a spatula to me.
That's a spanking. There we go. It's a paddling.
As a paddle.
Just get the golden spatula from SpongeBob SquarePants. You're golden.
Yeah, no, I'll make it a PNG token, HD and all that later. Trust me.
Okay. Apparently, okay. Yeah. Okay, so for damage, I have to. Oh, okay. So for damage, I
You
have to
can
do
click
that.
it again. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, 6 force damage.
6 force. Sure. It does, yeah. You can just say it out loud. I don't read chat unless I look at it. But yeah, I believe that help action is like the next attack against it has advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is good. Greg, that's the end of your turn.
I laugh at it. There you go. That was the end of my turn. Flicks nose.
Brutal.
Alrighty then, I'm gonna go ahead and slither about backwards to try and hit you there, morsel, but nonetheless, you are distracting it. I have 23 and 20.
Is he still blind?
No.
Okay. Both hits. Yeah.
The bite hits. As it does so, it pierces through and you feel the pulse of poison as it penetrates your veins. Go ahead, make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please, against poison damage.
7. He
Unfortunately,
fails.
you take a total of 14 damage. And if you're still up, you're poisoned for the next hour.
Okay. As he's poisoning me, you see, the wind starts to protect me a little bit, and takes out some of the poison out of my blood. Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, and then the tail attack hits for, you said 20 hits, so that's an additional 9 bludgeoning damage, as it tries to, like, bludgeon you off and fling you off itself. How you looking?
It's rough, but I'm alive. So it's 14 and 9. Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I hear no bell! Alright. Fair enough. It still has movement, and, I'll take it. So it was going to go ahead and zoom with you in its back, just in a random direction. Let's roll that d8. Alright.
8.
Hoot!
Get up again. Oh, that way.
More concentrating on flinging you off than actually, flying straight. It will just remaneuver as Mickle, takes his turn.
Still 45 feet up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will again attack with disadvantage. Short bow. Oh yes.
Nice.
Nice.
6 piercing. And I will do the there's something I have here called where are you?
Stick attack?
No, it's the help, but it's a special help.
Mastermind.
Wait, I have to, yes, that one. But I have to move in closer before I do that. 5, 10, 15. Now I can do it. Oh no, he's too far away because I can't go up. Never mind.
How far does it have to be for you to use whatever ability you're trying to use?
30 feet. Yeah. I'll just I'll go under the cliff and hide.
You'll have to toss me. Alright then. The bird from Alexa trace their short bows in the wake of the beast as they release 2 bow attacks. One of them crits for 7 plus 6. 7 plus 6. For total 13. The beast is pin-cushioned at this point, and looks like it's losing speed. It is bloodied. It begins to fly more in a more zigzag fashion as it begins to descend down. Sweet Tooth, you see this. It's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just take a dash action to try to get closer. So I'll move myself closer by 50 feet. Do that to myself. I'm gonna end up around here. Okay. And I think I want to maybe save this. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for my turn. I'll just do the dash action.
All right, Rye.
I'll get out from under the cart. And I'll stand up, seeing that it flew past. Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it. It's high up in the sky, about 4 stories up, but...
Alright. And then I will, I take the origami thing from the dude as I'm leaving.
Hey!
Say it weighs at least 1 pound.
Yeah?
I'm gonna cast catapult by throwing it.
No, wait, I worked on it for like 3 weeks!
Ignore the 1 again. Sorry.
You cast Yeet.
Yeah.
Get yeeted.
So
It's a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
12.
It's quite dexterous, so it's gonna roll a 9.
Takes 11 damage.
Oh boy.
11 bludgeoning damage right in the face.
That's the shriek as the object then sails, like ricochets off its scales and sails past and gets lost in the woods forever. And the Mapach just goes, "Oh
my god!"
It was a noble sacrifice.
My life's work."
And I kind of like give a prayer to the origami.
I just look happy.
Do you know what you've done now? This guy's gonna become our BBEG. Like you've set this in motion. He's gonna come for us
I
now.
blast the Inquisition symbol.
That's fun.
I don't know what that means. He just looks at him like, "Oh no, I don't know. I don't have an explanation. Why? I've lost everything in the fires."
Oh my god.
Morsel. some object just bonked off the creature's head. You don't know what the hell it was. It's now just descending down below you. You are spiraling fast toward the ground here. What are you doing, turn?
Yeah. I cannot give the help action to myself, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm still
I
here.
help myself.
Yeah, I help myself.
What are you, a glory paladin?
Going drunk with the poison. Since like I say, Chungo, inspire me, and I attempt to stop him. Let's see if it hits a natural 1 and 2 DC for that.
You help yourself.
and I start kicking him in the eye to give the help action to one of my fellows.
Jeez. Alrighty then. To give you guys a little bit of spotlight here, I'm gonna have this militia attend to the fallen farmer, and the other one, you'll probably have to fly closer to land any of his short bow strikes. What's the maximum range of a short bow?
80.
That seems about
30-80, I believe, but that's memory.
Yeah, because Rule 20 thinks it's 5 feet, so I'm just, I don't know.
That's a really short bow.
That's a very short bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a disadvantage for this guy then. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll twice here. 5 misses. I roll 5, 6, 3, 2. Wow, this guy is having a really tough time with that bow. Bagel.
I walk up here, kind of like at the bottom of the cliff where I can kind of still see. And then I cast
Bacon flame.
Bacon Flame.
Oh, I heard bacon flame. I was like,
Bacon flame.
Smells good.
Targeting its strong set here. Dexterity is its strong suit. 21 is what I rolled to defend against it.
I caught it off guard.
oh.
The sheer power of sacred flame, never dealing damage.
Yep. It's designed for baking.
The serpentine monster turns its mauled face toward you, Morsel, and exhales forth a cone of this thick blue-green mist that surrounds you. Make me a Constitution saving throw. You're making it with disadvantage because of your poison condition.
Don't forget, you have bardic inspiration.
You do.
Okay.
You got this, Marshall.
Let's do this. A D6, right?
For bardic inspiration, D4, D6. Well, it's one either way.
D6.
Okay.
D6. 10.
10. Unfortunately,
down.
you are down, and you fall off its back onto the soft, mossy ground below, suffering 1 instance of failed death saving throw from the falling damage. And what is it? But it's stable. No, never mind. You're not rolling death saves. You're stable. If you fall, though, you are rolling death saves, right? Because you take damage at that point.
Yeah.
I've never had that.
If you're at 0 and you take damage, that's an automatic death save.
Okay, so
But
yeah,
I have a question, Tom.
of course.
Poison affects saving throws too? I thought it was attacks and ability checks.
So you might have saved with that 14 plus 1. Yeah, so you take half damage. Are you still up with half damage?
No.
Oh.
I wish.
But
I don't know why. Yeah.
But it's good to correct that. Yes, indeed, poison condition only affects certain things, and I'm not sure if it was Constitution saving throw or not. I'm just sometimes I automatically go there. Okay, my mistakes. With that being said, this creature then in wind speed begins to pick up speed and dashes 120 feet over yonder. And fair to say, at the speed it's soaring through the air on foot, you guys are not catching up to it. It flees combat.
How bloody does it look?
Okay, bye.
It looks injured enough to flee. Like, this is not worth a meal.
But not enough that a couple magic missiles would take it down.
Maybe. You'll never find out.
I could double cast, but I'm not going.
Well, I mean, would you like to try to?
No.
I'll give you the opportunity
No, I really don't
as
want
it passes
nothing.
by. Okay. On its turn, it dashes out, and away from you guys, fleeing like the animal it is. It begins to sort of serpentine across the horizon. You see it return in direction of the Talon coast. And then disappears in the canopy.
You're supposed to watch out for. Bagel, you want to climb up there real fast and get him?
Yeah, I start climbing up and I get to Morsel.
Cool.
We have
Mudbugs
20
have
20 climb.
claws or whatever to climb, right?
Yeah, we have to climb 20 feet.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this-
it's for climbers.
Cool. So 20 feet without anything, and then you reach over the edge. Yeah, no problem. Without any, what am I looking for? Difficult terrain penalties.
Climbing is half speed.
Yeah,
That's,
if you don't have climbing
We
speed.
have-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mapbucks have little talons. I believe Vulpins might as well, unless they just get bite.
Vulpins have bite. I don't know. No, we don't have talons, but
Okay.
We got
hey,
expert
I'll use my mouth to bite
Bite
my
your
way
way
up.
Try to
Oh my god.
grip your way up. All right. With Bagel there to be first to the top. How do you administer aid to your fellow fallen ally?
I see the wound, I spit in hand and rub it and be like, Grandma
Yeah, give old Grandma Linguini.
Good old Grandma Linguini.
He wakes up and he wishes he was dead. I don't know what to tell you. Ivan, you're back up.
On that wound.
Yo.
Did we get him? Says Morsel's old Bruce and semi-conscious.
How are you gonna get down?
Me? Jumping down.
Yeah, true. Just
Oh, there's two of us there. We can use a rope if we have to.
just fall. It's faster.
I can
Wait a minute. Wait
get
a
into
minute.
my hand more like prep to cure wounds in the game.
Who's the wind touch person? Is it Bagel or is it Morsel?
Morsels.
Well, he just glide down if he's wind touched.
No. I mean, Tom, do you allow me? Fuck no.
You can. I don't have to allow you anything. You can do with your character whatever you want.
No. There is no gliding on the wind touch. I wish.
Oh, there isn't. Too bad.
You just don't believe enough.
I don't believe enough. But
feel the wind.
Yeah.
Feel the wind. Spread your arms. Ivan, jump. Do a flip.
I'll use my tiny pythons and a rope and try to go down.
Your what? Oh, pigeons. I heard penny pythons.
Yeah.
Penny pythons. I'm like, you use your what?
Yeah. And just because why not? Like, Morsel had hidden a small wind touch amulet, and now is uncovered. If you want to do something with this, Tom, go ahead. But the normal folk can see it.
What's a wind touched amulet?
Something that identify him like a wind touch, something like that.
Give me something to work with. What does it look like? What is it?
How does it look like? Like a branch with wind blowing at it, like.
Oh, that's a nice souvenir. Did you get that from Marshview?
Oh, yes, from the Marshview, and he quickly tried to hit it from the people's side.
Okay. I was going to ask you if I can take a look at it, but it's okay. You don't have to show me. You guys don't have to do anything. You can toss my things. You can. Anyway, I'm gonna go cry now.
No. Take. Sorry, I got scared from the fall. You can look at it if you wish.
Hey, you feeling all right? You're looking all green and stuff. I think you're foaming at the mouth a little bit.
I feel moth in my mouth.
Oh. That looks bad. He points toward like the pair of fang-pierced marks on your skin. Ooh, it's oozing green. Ooh, ooh.
Ping tang.
Shut up. One of the militia folk walks over to you. He's like, "Damn, he's not gonna make it."
He's getting white. He's getting pale when he hears that.
Maybe you should have a sit down, little buddy. We can we have a doctor. I'm not a doctor. We mean we took out this journey without any medics? Yeah. Oh.
That's
damn.
Oh no.
Do you have family that you want us to tell them about your adventures here before you perish?
Well.
Okay.
Well, if you sit there and tell him I try. He's more so full out and cries at this point.
Restoration or something?
I'm just messing with you, little buddy. You're gonna be just fine. It's fine. This just looks it's just a little boo boo. Here, we have a salve here somewhere.
He says a little boo boo, but I feel like his face is like swollen. The size of Michael.
Alright, I guess we'll see by next session whether you live or die. It is 9:35 by my clock, so however you guys feel, I can start wrapping session up now, and we can pick it up come next week. Or we can keep going just a little bit further. Up to you guys.
I'm ready for a wrap up, actually.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
With
Yeah,
a...
next time I'll be at my home PC too, so I'll have another mic and so on and so forth.
Sounds excellent. Following your encounter with the Beast of the Shores there,
It's a crab.
what do you mean it's a crab? It's a serpentine winged thing. Oh, yeah, it is a crab. I see it. Yeah, I see it now that you mention it.
Crab.
Several of the pilgrims are seriously wounded, and some need to be brought to Salter's Port for medical care, escorted by any surviving Birdfolk militia. The rest of the pilgrims insist on the group moving forward, and that the stragglers can meet with them in Marshview at a later time. So, assuming you guys continue journey onwards, eventually you arrive at Marshview. This small southern perch is perhaps one of the most unconventional perches. From what you can recall, especially from the book that you took there, Trent, Marshview is extremely disconnected from the going-ons of the wood. While it has basic amenities like shops and an inn, it is not a prime destination for most travelers. As you near the perch, you see a farm plot to your right that takes advantage of the limited dry ground between the forest and the nearby swamp. And as the party passes, an old Gallus, this chickenfolk farmer, walks over from his farm and pauses on the road beside you newcomers, where he greets you by banging his wooden cane dramatically on the large stone. "Welcome, fools and failures, to Marshview. Our humble perch has no need of your coin or your misplaced worship, but no doubt you'll offer up both anyway. Our despicable innkeeper, Elora, will be happy to swindle you through your stay at Marshview. Seeing as it's the only inn, should be lights. When you're tired, should the light of Gazma inspire you with a divine insight as to the folly of your journey, consider purchasing a few of my excellent vegetables before going back the way you came. By the way, I am Orn Proudbeak, and that's, on that greeting, is where we're gonna end session.
Orn Proudbeak. Oh.
Orn Proudbeak.
Welcome.
I guess
It was
this one.
quite fun, guys.
Yeah. Marshview. We'll pick up from here next session. Hopefully you guys will have more of a branching path. I know it's a little bit railroady in the beginning, sort of like introducing you to the world. It's a very big one. And it sort of funnels you down to a certain quest. From here, it's going to be more like a branching path.
That's okay. We need a way to get started, so.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Every week gives me more time to sort of read ahead and whatnot and figure out what's on the menu, quite literally.
On the menu, it's mud pies.
What's on the nose?
Mud pie.
Eat them quick.
On the way here, I'm gonna rebuild.
My goal is now to make Bud's mud pies. Wait, what did you say? Sorry, Trey.
No, I said on the way to the town, I was remaking the thing I threw at the monster.
You're gone.
You've taken 5 seconds to look at it and you're just like scanning, blueprints uploaded. Like, you know.
I can make that. I can make it happen.
It's like trash. It's like it's just a bunch of couple trash together. Here's your origami maker, whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that. Alright, cool. If anybody has any questions or feedback, I always appreciate that as DM. Things you like, you didn't like, things you want to change, things you took to heart, questions about the campaign and all that.
It was fun.
Yeah, this is great. I had a great time.
Cool. Then I wish you guys a good night.
I need to look up more food-based puns.
The only thing I'd change is probably the DM or something.
Yeah, same.
Got him!
You know.
That's
All
fun.
right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Take care, guys. A
Yeah, you-
pleasure.
Hey guys, have a good week.
You too.
You too.
Yeah, you better know your trend. Of course, like in the first 5 seconds of the first session 1, you try to derail it.
Yeah.
I
What?
flash
Nah.
I flash my I steal a book.
I was like, how much power is he gonna give me with this right now?
Almost none. Like nobody's respecting the Inquisition. It's just some guy who's like, do this for me. Because I hold a position in office or whatever.
I stole, literally stole. I'm going to do it again.
Don't fucking do it again. But this was fun.
Yo, we steal from ruins, technically.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just you know, what's the word? Name it. Fuck.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I didn't feel the pressure of extremely serious campaign.
No, my Humblewood is my outlet for just fucking around, messing around, being cute. It's there is serious lore in it. You can take it seriously if you want to, but it's not like, you know, I'm gonna punish you because you insult somebody way too harshly. You go to jail forever.
This is not
Oh, any of those?
I'm going to be insulting everyone now forward because of this. Thank you.
Any of the seriously injured though? Before they left though, I want to cast a Spare the Rhine.
Spare the Rhine? I hate
You're the Rhine.
Spare the
Greg.
Rhine.
Greg, stop! Please! No.
At least mines aren't puns.
What? I didn't cast good soap.
Yeah, it's fun. I think it's not as serious, Ivan, because it depends on the group you play with too, right?
Yeah, also that, yeah.
Yes. Alrighty then. I'm glad we, for once, I'm glad we had a slower pace than usual because, like, I had 6 hours to prepare all of this, and while I prepared like 3 times the content, I was like, I don't know if it's enough. That just goes to show when you're DM, nothing is ever enough. If your players have always surprised you, you guys are like, you know, what food is in Alderheart? I'm just like, that's basic shit, Tom. How could you forget preparing that stuff? Yeah.
What's my spells? Let me look at that.
I have failed to immerse my people.
You have
Yeah.
failed me.
Mud pies.
I need to know what's the price of nuts on mud pies.
I got taser. So they call it taser. Zap him. Should spell description. I pull out a fork and I stab him.
Oh, you didn't name it to get away from me.
Nah. I think taser's just easier to, you know, understand.
I
Right.
forgot,
I
Trent.
wanted-
Are you an armorer or the other one?
I'm armorer. I just didn't
Okay.
use my armor powers yet.
Okay,
My
okay.
special armor powers. I can fix it.
I can fix it.
Fun
Spicy goop.
Fun fact, there's an entire section in the lore book I supplied you guys called Planning a Visit that actually does describe like where you can like stay and lodge and dine in Alderheart if, yeah, like what kind of food they eat and stuff. So I'll review that for sure.
Actual missile.
Actual missile.
And I got boombox. It's just under it, just a song. You know? And it blows up in that area. Alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna start wrapping up recording. Anything you want to say, Trent, before I stop the recording? Just kidding. I'm already